Mandatory Palestine was a geopolitical entity that existed between 1920 and 1948 in the region of Palestine under the terms of the League of Nations Mandate for Palestine. After an Arab uprising against the Ottoman Empire during the First World War in 1916, British forces drove Ottoman forces out of the Levant. The United Kingdom had agreed in the McMahon-Hussein Correspondence that it would honor Arab independence in case of a revolt, but in the end, the United Kingdom and France divided what had been Ottoman Syria under the Sykes-Picot Agreement, an act of betrayal in the eyes of the Arabs. Another issue was the Balfour Declaration of 1917, in which Britain promised its support for the establishment of a Jewish national home in Palestine. Mandatory Palestine was then established in 1920, and the British obtained a mandate for Palestine from the League of Nations in 1922. During the mandate, the area saw successive waves of Jewish immigration and the rise of nationalist movements in both the Jewish and Arab communities. Competing interests of the two populations led to the 1936-1939 Arab Revolt in Palestine and the 1944-1948 Jewish insurgency in Mandatory Palestine. The United Nations partition plan for Palestine to divide the territory into two states, one Arab and one Jewish, was passed in November 1947. The 1948 Palestine War ended with the territory of Mandatory Palestine divided among the State of Israel, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, which annexed territory on the west bank of the Jordan River, and the Kingdom of Egypt, which established the All-Palestine Protectorate in the Gaza Strip. Mandatory Palestine was designated as a Class A mandate based on its social, political, and economic development. This classification was reserved for post-war mandates with the highest capacity for self-governance. All Class A mandates other than Mandatory Palestine had gained independence by 1946.